A lot of people may associate McLaren as a purveyor of exotic cars, but those who know their McLaren history know that the British automaker traces its roots to the racetrack. This particular information comes in handy when considering the genesis of the automaker's new track pack option for the McLaren 570S. Introduced in 2015, the 570S was developed specifically to open McLaren up to a range of new customers, specifically those who don't have the finances to afford any of the brand's more exotic lineup of supercars. Despite the description though, the 570S is still a menacing piece of machinery that boasts a 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, producing 562 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. That's enough power to propel the sports car from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds to go with a top speed of 204 miles per hour. Clearly, the 570S isn't lacking in power and performance, but it was developed to be a road car above everything else. That's a big reason why the new track pack option for the 570S is an important addition to owners of the sports car who may want to get more out of their prized beauty when it hits a racetrack. The track pack does not include any engine upgrades, so let's get that out of the way. What it does have though are subtle aerodynamic additions that not only makes the 570S lighter, but also more in tune for the racetrack. It also comes with cosmetic upgrades courtesy of McLaren Special Operations, so let's not forget about those too. Consider what the McLaren 570S is in standard form and think of what it can turn into when it receives the track pack. A slimmer, tighter, and more polished 570S? Sounds delightful, doesn't it? What makes the McLaren 570S with track pack special? The McLaren 570S track pack package's singular focus is to give the 570S sports car enhanced performance credentials. These improvements may not manifest themselves on public roads, but they are significant enough to be noticeable on the racetrack. Arguably the most significant of these upgrades is one that's unlikely to be noticed by the naked eye. That would be the rear wing of the 570S, which has been increased by 0.47 inches. It's hard to notice physically, but that increase, incremental as it is responsible for boosting the car's high cornering downforce by an additional 29 kilograms, around 64 pounds, at speeds reaching 150 miles per hour. Try tackling a corner at those speeds, and you're going to notice the improved stability of the 570S as it slingshots around it. The slightly raised rear wing is likewise complemented by visual upgrades to the 570S's exterior, most notably a dark palladium roof finish from McLaren Special Operations, a new stealth-finished sports exhaust, and a new set of super lightweight alloy wheels. If the car is going to get performance upgrades, it might as well look good doing it too. The extent of the upgrades also extends to the sports car's interior, where the track pack succeeds in shedding 25 kilograms, 55 pounds, off of its weight. The new wheels play a part in that too, but so do the carbon fiber racing seats and new Alcantara-covered surfaces on the seats, dashboard, and steering wheel. There may not be anything extravagant in the way of fancy named leather trims, but the upgrades included in the track pack are by no means mundane.